And you ain't gotta put an intro right away. I'm gonna let a couple people join in.
Yeah, for sure.
And you ain't gotta put an intro right away. I'm gonna let a couple people join in. Yeah, for sure. You ain't gotta put an intro right away. I'm gonna let a couple people join in. Yeah, for sure. What a throw to the other team. What happened? The music went off in this bitch. To the other team. What happened? The music went off in this bitch.
Busted.
Run it again, Lamas. Oh my God. Boy, put a 60 in your motherfucking curly ass head. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That nigga got 90 yards receiving and 340 yards rushing. Hey, you might gotta update his Heisman shit. Jesus.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Isaac Brown had 400 yards of offense against the number 7 team in the country as they rout Miami at home. Details in 10 minutes. Poor thing. Girl gonna come back from the store and Reggie gonna be hanging from the balcony. Don't hand that bitch to Mark now. Boy ain't even say goodnight. Just left.
Just got out of there.
He out the back door.
All right, man. You ready to rock?
Shit, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, bro.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Welcome to HHSN Sports Network, the home of Heisman hopefuls football, bringing you the latest rankings, recruiting news, game analysis, and championship coverage from around the league. Now, let's get to the action.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the first Heisman Hope Podcast Studio. Commissioner Roundtable, episode 1, man. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for your patience. We have here 1/3 of the commissioners, Mr. Tony, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, fellas?
Yes, sir. No problem. Not much, not much. We are missing in action, but we also have Commissioner Devontae 89, Mr. Duncan, who is currently on a well-deserved vacation, and I have myself, who can be considered a host tonight, Mr. Call Him Nitty, aka the Oregon Ducks, man. How you doing tonight, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Can't complain. I'm happy that we're getting this rolling, man. You know, I'm ready, man. It's a big step.
Yes, sir. And that lead me right into it, man. First of all, I want to say thank you for doing all this, man, putting it together. I kind of gave you what I was thinking about, and you took it and did more than ran with it, scored, dunked it, all that, man. None of this is possible without you. So, first of all, I just want to say thank you. We appreciate you. The league appreciates you, man. You have been a blessing for sure.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man. And honestly, like I say, man, you got the vision, man. You got the ideas and everything. And I think when you put, a few minds, great minds together, I mean, you come out with great results.
For sure, for sure. So tell me, like, what's the the inspiration behind it, or what like what kind of ideas you got, or where did it come from, man? Because a lot of leagues is just we get 30 people, then we some people go live, some people posting recaps, we play our games,
Right.
fizzle out 2 3 years, but this is I think this is like I've seen leagues do podcasts before or so videos, but where is this coming from, or where could you see this like even going?
Um, well, like I say, man, start with you, man. Your vision and everything, right? And I mean, you picked me to be one of the commissioners, so I want to do everything I can to possibly help bring that vision to life and just help the league, just with everything, like I say. Um, and then I think we got like a great group of guys here, man. Just to add on to that, right? Well, whether guys winning or losing, it's still fun. Ain't really too much like negative energy on the page. You know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely,
it's
absolutely.
respective. Trash talking and it's fun, man. So that's kind of like the vision from it, man. But yeah, I got to start from the top with you, and then like I say, it all balls down.
I'm glad you brought it up because this is an interesting 32 people. Like you can have
Yeah.
leagues that are full, but there ain't no activity going on, ain't no rivalries, ain't no shit
Right.
talking, ain't no expectations. We got a little bit of everything in here. We got some top dogs. We got some guys who are just here because they like the game. We got guys here who got rivalries, guys here who haven't won, who trying to get there, guys who usually won. You usually win. So we definitely got an interesting group of 32. And I know this isn't about us specifically, but I do have to touch on, the whole process between, because you had a decision. I don't know if it came down to the wire, but you did end up going to Georgia. That red and black. I think it was
Yeah.
always in the back of your mind. So,
Yeah.
walk me through the thought process from the play-in to expectations to how your season going. Let me know about them Georgia Bulldogs, man.
Man, honestly, it comes from last year. Um, I kind of, in my opinion, picked a decent team, right? Somewhere I could kind of, grab a team and build them, through like all stages with talent, the roster, recruiting and everything. So, doing that, it was fun. I appreciated it, but this year just kind of was like you can grab one of them dog teams, one of them top
Yeah.
teams, and
Yeah,
see how you can,
you reached the mountaintop with Ole Miss. You kind of got the freedom to do what you want to do.
right.
With
You
the
feel
following
me?
release.
So,
So
yeah, man, I think it was just time. It was just calling my name. That's all.
yeah, for sure. Now you did have a plan. I believe it was against Sunny. Georgia versus Georgia matchup. I know you hadn't had that many reps. I'm not
True.
sure if Sonny had, but it was a pretty good game, man. It was in a party. It was a little nervous for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Were you ever worried, shaky, rattled? Were you confident that you wasn't, you was
Um,
gonna beat whoever?
Honestly, man, I'm always confident, in my ability to win games and stuff. But it was a close game, man, and going in, um, I won't necessarily say like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the game came down to like the fourth quarter. He
Mm-hmm.
got his strategy and everything, and I came in with mine. But yeah, it was a good game, man. And I mean, I'm just happy I came out on top.
For
It was
sure,
a
for
good one.
sure. We all like because the league's better when Georgia Bulldogs are in great hands. I know Stanley Little had them boys rocking for a year or two last year, and then
Yeah, yeah,
kind of
yeah.
fell off a mountain, and Georgia was a little, so it's good to have Georgia. It's good to have Georgia somewhere near the top. I won't say they at the top because we know who's currently number one in the country. Um,
Right,
I
right.
know, I know, I know. We got you got Nate Frazier over there. Give me another player or two that we should be looking out for. maybe this year a playoff run, or maybe a
Um,
freshman you got coming up?
yeah, man. I mean, the recruiting been great, man, and
Oh yeah, we gonna talk about it.
the recruiting been great. But this year, man, my receiving core, they're a good group of guys. I just gotta really play with their strengths, right? Same with Gunner. But yeah, Nate, he's great, man. He kind of put the offense on his back, and then the defense. I think we kind of figured out, some of the schemes we want to run and everything to kind of just help us keep winning as we, push towards the playoffs.
For sure. Nate Frazier speaking about, if you haven't seen the Georgia Bulldogs game, it's the number 3 on around the defense every time. So speaking of, you did touch on recruiting. I believe you have, if not the number 1, the number 2 class in the country right now.
Yeah.
Which is great, man. Like I said, I think you're close to 20 recruits, which isn't leaving a lot of room for those portal guys. But tell us, man, speak on that recruiting, man. How's it going? If you want to share your strategies. If you don't, you got a couple players you like to, you're very excited about. Give us some recruiting, man.
To be honest, man, it's new, and the NIL is new. They still have some things that I think all users are familiar with. Like the hard sell, soft sell, all those things, right? Scout, all these good things, but the NIL is just crazy. And
Yeah.
Georgia's a powerhouse school, but you're also recruiting against other powerhouse schools. So like I say, it's year 1, man. So we still learning, So it's fun, But yeah, I think a lot of guys came out aggressive, really, really trying to spin that bag, and I just I think had to hop on board and get along,
Yeah.
Go for the run, have fun.
Yeah, so if you didn't catch that, he said he spent that bag. And if you didn't spend it, I think he currently is pushing close to 2,800 points in NIL spent. 9 5-stars, 8 4-stars, nothing else. He only want the best of the best. Picking up right where Kirby Smart left off, and I think they may be getting some new jerseys, some all-white joints here in the future, which would go crazy. But yeah, man. Shout out to Georgia football, man. Shout out to you, like I said, for all the things that you've done, continue to do, being a great commissioner, being consistent, even when I know that the real life is busy. So we're gonna move on from Georgia football. Like I said, you know what? Let's not move on there just yet. Talk to me about the SEC. The last 2 years have been pretty competitive. Top heavy. There's always sometimes even 4 teams competing. I know you got Texas A&M this year. Of course, yourself. Bama could strike at any time. LSU has gotten hot lately. What's your outlook on the SEC? Where you feel like where you are, or where you should be, or what it's going to look like in the future?
I feel like we're in a good spot right now. As far as it's been crazy, man. Texas, Alabama,
Texas too. Didn't forget about Texas.
LSU, like you say, and it's been some upsets. So that's gonna shake up the rankings. But besides that, you got Texas A&M at the top, sitting undefeated. I'm pretty sure you're probably looking to have a clean season. So it's gonna be fun. But just me sitting where I'm at, I'm not really focused on regular season. My mentality is, as long as we get to the end, we get to the playoffs. Sure. The record's reset. And some guys I know they push the ever by, and some guys they probably won't come out getting their feet wet, so they don't really want to buy. But I think I like where we at going into these last few games. We have Florida State this week, and then Texas A&M. So I like it, man, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yep. SEC currently has 5 in the top 22. And I did forget a stat about that Georgia team. Someone in the crowd said Georgia players were all coming in. All incoming freshmen will have Maybachs. Could be a rumor, not sure. But he does have 7 of the top 10 players in the country. If you thought I was exaggerating about that recruiting, man. So stick close to Georgia if you compete with Georgia if you like. But he's hot on the recruiting trail. 19 recruits, all 5 stars and 4 stars. I think that's it. We're gonna touch on the SEC right now. I did want to look. I want to get into the top 25. I want to see. I'm gonna see how you feel about the top 25. Any surprises, any disappointments, man.
Yeah, the top
Um,
25 is crazy.
yeah. You got that graphic for us?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we gotta look at the top 25. We'll start it off with Oregon at one, even though they lost to number three Washington. I think that's a strength of schedule thing. As well as Texas A&M strength of schedule. They haven't gotten to the really meat and potatoes of their schedules, but they are 2-3 respectively, the only undefeated teams. We got Texas and Virginia Tech round up the top five. Virginia Tech is a school on the rise.
Yeah, sleeper school.
Sleeper school. So out of this top 25, man, you see any surprises that you didn't think that would be here or should be here that aren't here, or anything that stands out to you in this top 25?
Well, I gotta start off first, Coach Nitty, with Delaware, man. Look at Delaware, right?
I see Delaware down there now. No, and I disrespected Delaware. I
You feel me?
apologize. I see y'all undefeated as well. The Blue Hens are rocking. Shout out to Delaware,
Yeah.
man. Interesting to see where they end up with 3 games left on their schedule, man. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But just looking here, just at the top 10, I mean, I'm not surprised with none of these guys. I mean, you're Oregon, great user, great coach. Been respected for many years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised at the number one. Number two, same with Corey, man. He just know how to win games. He a competitive user, so not surprised with that. Same with Chambers, Coach Chambers at Washington. I mean, even giving them boys roster talent, he making it work.
Mm-hmm.
Texas, oh man, I mean, that game with me and him
Hey.
was crazy. So I'm definitely not surprised at the number four spot. We touched on number five Virginia Tech sleeper school. Coach Bill, he dominated last year. We not
Always
surprised at that at
a
all.
threat.
You feel me? UCLA, yeah, he another one. He went to four natties last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Something
couldn't
crazy
get
like
one,
that.
right? So, not surprised. We got Miami, man, and I think coming in live, he was sitting at number 7. I don't know where he's gonna be sitting at after this.
Yeah. So for the viewers who aren't aware, Miami game of the week was Louisville, Miami. It just went final. Um, Miami dominated at home. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Louisville dominated Miami at home. 61-34. It was a night game and it got dark. It got dark towards the end of the game. I'm sure he'll be all over SportsCenter, all over the Heisman ranks. But Mr. Ozzie Brown, I just want to put this out there. Had 19 carries for 340 yards, 6 touchdowns, as well as 8 receptions for 90 yards.
Coach, man.
Yes, that's 450 yards total offense. But let's get back. I don't want to skip over that top 25. I do apologize. I got off sidetrack. I do expect Miami to fall out of that top 10, but we have some surprises, man. It's like you said, VTech, UCLA, TCU, man. TCU's a team that I want to talk about, sitting at 10, 7-2.
Absolutely.
Now 7-2 is an impressive record.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have some iffy games on that schedule, though, but they don't ask who you did it, just ask how you did it. So 7-2 TCU. I'm interested to see if they can finish out. We have Ole Miss, who got a big win over USC today at 14. I see Ole Miss, Alabama, Notre Dame all sitting outside the top 12. And that's what I'm really interested in, because I think I think 2 of those schools were kind of locks to be somewhere in the top 12 with Notre Dame and Alabama. I'm kind of surprised that they're outside of the top 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this top 25 is very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Very.
Out of these top, let's go 16 teams. Give me 2 teams who won't make the playoffs, and BYU does not count.
Out of the top 16,
Yeah, let me see what you think. What you got over there? We got a lot of SEC games too with Alabama.
Yeah.
We got Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame. Actually, I think Notre Dame may have played their 3 hard games. We got Texas Tech. Give me one team give me one team that's a lock and one team that you think that's gonna fall out of the top playoff spots.
one team that I'm gonna say a lock for sure is I don't want to give an easy one, but
Mm-hmm.
Louisville, man, after this game against Miami, they kind of showed a lot, and I think they locking in their spot. You know,
Yeah, I think that's a good pick because they played. They beat Virginia Tech, who's sitting
yeah,
at 5 right now.
yeah,
Just beat number 7 Miami. They have some quality wins, and I think they've already played Notre Dame. I'm not sure if they beat Notre Dame or not, but I know already got that one out of there. So yeah, I do like that pick. I do like Louisville to lock in the playoff spot. I'm interested to see how they'll jump after the top 7 win.
yeah, yeah. I like Louisville, man. And then
Give me a yeah. Go ahead.
for the team that I don't think gonna make, I'm gonna probably have to go Alabama.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
Alabama, man.
Alabama. I think they were sitting at 6-1. Took a heartbreaking loss, I believe, against A&M, and I know they actually took a heartbreaker against LSU, missing an extra point in overtime.
Yeah,
That one might seem costly, but I think they do have another big game left, and we'll see. We'll see what the SEC championship looks like. I think they got like 3 or 4 teams, you included, that could be in there.
absolutely.
Um, Speaking of, I know you had mentioned Texas A&M being a great team. Can we get to that Heisman race, man? It is running back field, and when I say running back field, there is no love for the guys who can stand back there and dice up a defense, man. We got coming in at number 4, Mr. Jordan Washington from Washington, who is very versatile, dual threat. He's going to catch the ball. Of course, he's going to run the ball. He's leading the undefeated Washington team right now. At 3, we have Mr. Jordan Val, who is currently he has that Florida team on his back, man. Florida, they've been an up and down team under a new coaching staff. But Mr. Val has been consistent. He has 1,300 yards and count them up, 19 touchdowns on a team. That is just they're kind of middle of the road right now. Number 2, uh, a lot of people don't know about this guy, but Mr. Jacoby Williams is as slick as they come. Last week he had 6 catches for 124 yards against Iowa and a touchdown, as well as 18 touches for 75 yards. So that's 200 yards on 20 touches. That's 10 a pop.
Yeah,
Like I said, very very versatile. 18 touchdowns himself, 900 on the ground. I'm sure he got at least a half a thousand on receiving end. And then Mr. One, man, number 1, I think you had an opportunity, or you get an opportunity to play Mr. KJ Edwards, man, who's already averaging 170 yards a game. He has 1,700 yards and 29 touchdowns. Um,
Jesus.
I don't even know what to say about that yet. He had 5. He had 5 touchdowns last week against Mississippi State. We won't count those, but this Heisman race, man. What do you think about this Heisman race, man? Full of running backs, no love for quarterbacks, receivers.
I mean, as far as these guys up here, they show what they can do. I went against Florida, man. Jaden, he's tough. So I mean, if I got to witness him, and I'm also getting to see KJ Edwards in about another week, I'm not surprised that these guys are up here. But at the same time, yeah, it would be nice to see quarterback, receiver, right? But
just one up there somewhere.
just
I
one,
know some guys out here across the country doing their thing, but 4 running backs. Granted, all these guys, 3 of these guys are top 10, and then like I said, Mr. Bow is just a workhorse, so they are, well deserving. But we would love to see some love to other positions.
Absolutely.
And while we're on the Heisman Watch subject, I think Washington just went final, man. Mr. Jordan Washington had 21 carries for 544 yards and 9 touchdowns.
Whew.
I'm gonna say that again. He had 21 carries for 544 yards and 9 touchdowns. That's 26 yards. That's 26 yards per carry. I don't know what SMU was doing. I don't know if they were in 3 deep. I would love to see the film. Yeah, so I'm sure this list maybe look a little different. Shit. Excuse my language, y'all. 550 yards and 9 touchdowns in a game is absurd.
Yeah, that's
Any,
crazy.
Any thoughts on that?
I mean, he just said he had to he felt disrespected, you know, and
Yeah.
I seen his post on the page, you know, and he don't think the committee is being fed to him, so I'm not surprised by that at all. But you know, poor SMU man, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I would hope out of those 21 touches that we got a little film or a little video or something. Maybe we can
Yeah,
get
something man. I'm pretty sure he broke a big
some.
run.
Yeah, we got 8 people in, or got 6 to 8 people in the chat. If we can get some videos, I want to put together some compilations.
Yes,
Pause. When you have a game like that for 500 rushing yards and 9 touchdowns, something you had to do something on one of those plays.
absolutely.
Same with Corey. Any of you guys, just making plays, send them. It don't take that long.
Not at all.
Yeah, but shout out to those guys who are in the Heisman race. That was a more individual process. Let's get to the meat of it. Let's get to the playoff teams, the playoff potential teams. Let's see what that bracket's looking like right now. At 12, we have Georgia Bulldogs. At 11, we currently have BYU, who's holding down. We got the 10th spot, TCU, Louisville at 9, who I'm sure to move up after drubbing number 7, Miami. Texas Tech at 8. And like I said, Virginia Tech at 5, UCLA at 6. And then the teams with the bye weeks currently is Texas, Oregon, Washington, and Texas A&M. The Big Ten and SEC is holding down those bye weeks. I see a couple interesting matchups right now, but I do see a Georgia VTech matchup. I know you guys had a lot of history in the Magnolia Bowl last year, so that would be fitting. But do you see anything that jumps out to you, even if it's not your game? Anything jumps out to you in this bracket here, man?
I mean, this is just an early look, right? We still have, you know, things can still shake up, but I mean, this is crazy, man. A lot of teams who I thought would be in this bracket, they're not in there now. I mean, I'll be waiting to see what happens in a couple weeks, but I'm not surprised at the top four at all, you know. But I mean,
I'm not
so far,
surprised
it's
at
not
the
bad.
top four. That's interesting because I didn't have I had Washington teetering on the 12 to 18 range for a year or two. I'm not even gonna. I may sound like a hater, but I didn't have Texas being number 4 right now. So those two shocked me. I didn't have TCU in the playoffs year 1, and I didn't have Texas Tech at 8-1. Just based off my familiarity. So those are the surprises. Me, you say you're not surprised about.
I mean,
Well,
Coach Nitty, I agree with those, but after seeing like some of these guys play,
for
like after
sure.
facing Texas, I'm not
Yeah,
surprised. And you know, but I mean, playoffs are different animals. So I mean, you
absolutely.
can look cute in the regular season, but it's gonna get it's gonna get grimy. You know.
You got any based off this bracket right here? If the playoffs started today, give me your national championship game from each side of just give me a winner from each side of the bracket right now, and you can be biased.
If the bracket was shaped this way, um, I could definitely probably say I can go semifinals, right? I could definitely say Georgia and Oregon going to the semifinals,
Mm-hmm.
and then at the bottom, I mean Washington and Texas A&M probably move on.
Yeah, I can see that. The way this is set up, this is very I can see those matchups. I'm gonna let you off the hook on that Oregon Georgia game because we'll visit that once we get there. I don't want to start any I don't
Absolutely.
want no beef. I can't swing with you recruiting wise. I don't I'm gonna keep my head down until we see that. So you got Washington beating UCLA. You got Texas A&M over Miami. I'm assuming.
Yes. Well, I don't think
And
Miami will be sitting at number 7, so
well, you're absolutely
I
right.
don't
You're
think
absolutely
I
right.
don't. I'm not sure who will be moving up into that spot, but
Yeah, you're right. I forgot that quick that Miami just lost by 30.
yeah,
Yeah, interesting playoff bracket, man. The
very
national
very.
championship is in Allegiant Stadium. It's a West Coast game. I would be fitting to see a Washington Oregon rematch. I would love that. Me personally, but who am I? So here's a look at the playoff bracket, which I'm sure is to change several more times um, before the season's over and before we got conference championships and rematches and that of nature. Can we see the games that's going on around the country this week? See what we got on the schedule, man. Like I said, we had Louisville, Miami, absolute drubbing at night, Louisville. We got those Blue Hens, Kansas State at Delaware. Delaware hosting a big game against Kansas State, being 9-0, man. Big game. Michigan versus Oregon. I think Oregon. Speaking from what's been going on in the building, man, Oregon is just on a rampage since they lost to Washington. As far as any Big Ten school, we saw it with Penn State. We saw it with Ohio State. I think they're out for blood in the Big Ten specifically.
Absolutely.
But I think my most interesting game, and I'll let you speak on it because you played both of these teams. We got a hot Texas team ranked number 4 in the country right now versus a hotter LSU team who has 2 top 10 wins in as many weeks, looking for a third one, man. Any thoughts on that LSU Texas game, and give me a win or two?
After playing both teams, I may have to go Texas on this one, man.
Okay.
I may have
See
to go
Texas.
I mean, LSU, man, they showed what they can do, but at the same time, some of them L's they kind of took was like crazy. You know, they got some crazy dubs and they got some crazy losses, so you still don't know, you know. And Texas, they actually just proved themselves time after time after starting off slow. So,
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
pick
LSU has a pretty stingy defense.
Yeah.
It takes a while for them to usually get started on offense. I think they're more of a second half team offensively. Texas has been pretty consistent. They're either scoring a lot or they're not. Arch Manning has a sniper rifle attached to his right arm. I've seen him throw the ball 70 yards, no lie.
Yeah.
So I think if Texas can get started early, I think they'll do enough to hold on. But if it's a dogfight, with the game being at Texas, if it's a dogfight, LSU can keep it close, man.
Yeah.
We got Minnesota and Vanderbilt and another Big Ten matchup with a top 6 team, Nebraska at UCLA. I mean, I'm taking all favorites on that game, the LSU Texas game. I'm personally going to take. I'll just be different. I'm going to take LSU out of pure hate. Don't like the Texas coach. He's okay. He just, I don't. As far as playing against him, I don't enjoy it as much as he thinks I do. Actually, I don't really either have a preference between either user. So actually, I'll take that back. I just want to see. I want to see the top 10 shaking up. So I would love to see LSU win on the road, but yeah, that's how I'm gonna go with that.
SEC been crazy, man. So
it's been a crazy year. We had some crazy upsets. Early on, Tennessee beat LSU team who's hot right now.
Yeah.
We had Virginia Tech over Notre Dame. We had I did want to talk about because we didn't speak on the Big 12 that much. But if there's anybody who has a quarterback coach or an offensive coordinator, could you please send him to Boulder, Colorado, please? It is getting scary in Boulder, Colorado. 15 interceptions the last 2 games after starting, I believe, 5-1. It is nasty.
Yeah.
And with us being there, I want to talk about because we didn't mention this before. I want to talk about some coaches that are on the hot seat. I think everybody gets year 1 a free pass.
Yeah.
But there's some schools out here that should start either putting their houses up for sale or looking into just moving, relocating. Ohio State's one of them, man. It's nasty. I think Ohio State was one of the teams you were considering. I know I was. Jerseys alone.
Man.
What you think about that Ohio State, man? What you like that whole situation? Like, I think that's crazy.
I think I seen a little bit of Ohio State film, and I think he just need to settle down and trust himself and trust his team. Don't overthink it. I mean, with that team, you don't have to really, don't overthink it, man. Just
Yeah.
Just go out there and have fun, and I think you will be okay.
I think with that roster, you should just keep it simple.
Absolutely, man.
And that's all I'll
Absolutely.
say on that. We got Maryland. I didn't expect a lot out of Maryland. I really didn't, but he did make me a promise last season that this season will be better because he didn't take the job so late, and he's 1-8. Uh, and the eight are nasty. You know, it's a lot of blowouts.
Yeah.
The thing about that is, I don't know if anybody's gonna want that Maryland job. So yeah, Penn State. I know Penn State had just moved on from their coach. I believe it may have been James Franklin. I could have that backwards. Coming into a new tenure with his coach Ricardo Santana, but um, they just got drubbed by 50 last week against UCLA, and it's nasty in Happy Valley as well, man. So uh, I don't know what's going on, man. One more team I'm kind of disappointed in. I thought was going to be in that top 12 to 15 range would be Oklahoma, man.
Oklahoma.
Started off with a pretty good roster, I would
He
say,
did. I
but
agree.
just haven't put the pieces together. Sitting at 5-4 right now. What team has been, most? What team has disappointed you the most as far as just team, not the user, but what team would you like to see almost in better hands? Like,
Um, I mean, I'd probably be a little biased. I'm not sure, but definitely LSU, man. Definitely would like to see LSU in the playoffs, being from Louisiana. And like I say,
mm-hmm.
I lost to LSU, so I'm not counting them out at all. Maybe next year they'll, come out hot, but that's definitely one team I'd say kind of shocked for sure.
Yeah, LSU. They spend a lot of money in the portal. Got Mr. Seaton over there, Sam's over there.
Yeah.
Like I said, they got hot late. They've been hot lately, but they
Oh
did
yeah.
start off had a
Absolutely.
debatable with Clemson, which they should have lost. I think Tennessee might have put a hurting on them. It's been some ugly games over there, but
Oh
it
yeah.
look like they're bouncing back for sure. Um,
Shit. I got a couple some questions for you, Coach Nitty.
oh, go ahead.
Well,
Shoot,
before we
shoot, shoot.
dive in, man, I just want to start off by saying that, man. Just give me like your thoughts, not even thoughts, but just like, I mean, you're the commissioner of the league, you're the head commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
Just what you looking forward to, and how you feel about this year, how you going about things.
I'll be completely transparent. I'm not comfortable yet. I know last year we had got into a flow state where we was rolling. This year I haven't reached that comfortable level yet. I think once we make it through the off season, I get to reevaluate where some niggas' heads is. But I like the direction we're headed into. I really do have something that I would love to like create. As far as like content, and I think the idea is worth millions of dollars. And stuff like this is steps to it.
Absolutely.
But like I said, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody in the league, and even the niggas who played in, who didn't get in. Um, I just appreciate it all, and I'm grateful for it all. And I just want to create a league where niggas can just get away for an hour, just get away for an hour, play the game. Even if you can get your ass up, you can have some fun, recruiting, going
Right.
live, talking
Right.
shit, whatever. It's niggas on the page like Sean Gunn. He'll lose by 40 and be like, man, I almost had you. Well, I should have had you. So I
Yeah.
just want to create a spot for everybody. You feel me? So
Absolutely.
that's all we
Absolutely.
doing, man. Making sure niggas can get away for an hour, and that's it.
That's what I think you're doing a great job, man, and keep going at
Appreciate
it.
that.
All right, and then just moving on, man. How do you feel about NCAA 27 so far?
Um, we had a patch today. I'm not even gonna lie. If the patch do what it said it was supposed to do, this could be um, one of the greatest sim football games that I've ever played. I think with a couple of tweaks. The presentation is gas. A new scoreboard would have been fire, but the presentation is gas. Um, I think the play is even better. It's more play. It's less arcadey, which for me is a better thing. I know some people like the quick movement, the fast movement, but I think that this game is one of the better video games that I've played as far as just football wise.
Okay.
It's making niggas think. Like you just can't go out here and run halfback toss and all the metas. I mean, you can get in Hulk, but it takes some skill this year. They got skill based catching. So it's putting thumbs back into the game. I think internet ruined video games. I think this is one of the first games that make niggas gotta use both their thumbs. So I love it.
Gotcha. That's good coming from commish, man. Another question that I can ask, and this is kind of just moving on into from you being a commissioner to Oregon coach, right? Just who you think will be the year one natty winner, and I mean you can pick yourself if you want. I mean you sitting at number one right now, but just realistically, what's who you think gonna win the natty?
And yeah, anybody that know Coach needed to know that I'm gonna take myself. I think that we playing a good brand of football. I'm not even gonna lie. I think versatile on offense. I think we got a lot of answers on defense.
Okay.
But I'll take myself out of it, and I'll just go with just the recency of it. And this is gonna hurt me to even say, because I feel like it's only a few people that can beat this team, and sometimes the chips don't fall like that. It's all about matchups. I think Texas A&M, unfortunately, could run his way to a national championship because he gonna do what he like to do.
That's real.
He not gonna change from running stretch, rollouts, throwing a comeback. So he going and a lot of people when they don't see something working, they want to get out of their game, and he not one of those people. So
True.
I can see Corey only because, like I said, I don't think Virginia Tech has the team up front to stop him.
Yeah.
We'll see what you guys' your first matchup look like as far as Georgia. And I think those are the three people that'll probably give him the best game. Like first go around or second go around. I think some people will catch on next season, but Texas A&M will be my pick if Oregon's out of it.
I mean, I totally agree with you. I mean, Coach DeLine, he won one in 25 and won one. I mean, I think he may have won a couple in 25.
He did.
I mean, he got one each year so far. So it wouldn't be surprising. Like you say, he stick to what he knows best. All right. Now, I got a real good one for you, man. Last year, who was your favorite opponent to play? Just bringing out some of like the craziest games, win or loss. What was like that opponent for you?
I think you know the answer to this, and it's really the only person that it's really the only person. Like I hate anybody that know me know I can't stand to lose. Like that's the worst shit to me.
That's
ever
real.
Is losing.
That's real.
Like I take it to I'll break some shit around here for real. Like I don't know what it is, but losing, making a nigga thinking of somebody that got the better of me just does something to me. So, it hurts a little less when I lose to you, only because I know for a fact. No matter when we play, if we play at 2 a.m. or 2 p.m., the game probably gonna be one score. It's gonna be one score. It's gonna be back and forth. And it always comes down to the fourth quarter. Everybody else is hit or miss. Me and Bill have good games, but we done had a couple blowouts in between. I don't play Corey that often, but it's definitely me and you. And I was gonna schedule it this year, but I felt like with the teams that we picked, a playoff matchup is coming, and I didn't want to show my cards early. So
that's real, man.
Definitely me versus you, and that's with Florida State, Utah. That's
man.
That's any Ole Miss, Arizona State. And I'm sure it's gonna be Oregon, Georgia. If we don't get it, well, we probably gonna get it week 0, week 1 next season, just to keep it a beat.
Our games always been crazy, man. You my brother, but when that game started, it's different. You feel me? And
no,
right
sure.
after, we chilling. But we definitely had some of the craziest games. So I'm not surprised at that answer, but I definitely had to ask you that question for sure.
Yeah, let me ask you if being in the SEC, you play a lot of the top dogs, but any matchups that you get a little extra juice for, anything, you might turn on Sioux Surf a little earlier in the day or something, any who that person that make you be like, all right, this the one I gotta get. If I don't win a natty, I gotta at least get this one.
I have some great games against a lot of people, but definitely like the people I feel like I gotta get more prepared for. I can't come in bullshitting is Bill.
Yeah,
Last year, LSU, Ole Miss, Magnolia Bowl, it was nasty.
a
Then
movie
playoffs,
every time.
and you, yeah, man, I can't come in playing around with y'all because I know y'all ain't coming in playing around with me. So I gotta make sure
Yeah,
I'm on my
man.
shit. You feel me? But like I said, I've
And
had
Bill gonna
good games against
Bill
other
gonna do you
users.
how like Bill gonna act like we don't talk every day. Like
Yeah.
he gonna try to put his foot on your neck. So yeah,
Oh yeah.
definitely if you he gonna try to talk to you while he do it too. So
Yeah.
if you ever playing against Devontae early cut, don't let that nigga talk to you in the party. Don't let him message you. None of that. He will
He
put a
he
knife
got
in
me
your
like
back
that
after he
before.
dap you up. So yeah,
He got me
yeah,
like that before. So
yeah.
that's real.
Shout out to Bill, man. Like, even with Virginia Tech, right now, like you said, he's still at the top, and you gotta respect it. He gonna give you a chance for sure.
Yeah, true, true. Okay, last one, man. I think we gonna get into some other stuff. Um, just give me your top five, man. Whether it's users, teams, whatever. Give me your top five.
It's gonna sound biased because we get a lot of slack. Because like I said, we be at work, but we be in the game, or we be doing shit, and we still in the game. A lot of niggas can't fuck with who be in the party chat. That's just what it is. And
True.
the party chat is open for anybody. Anybody on the friends list can hop in the party. We be in that bitch every day. From at some point somebody gonna be in the party.
True. That's
So
true.
my top five. I'm just gonna say top five. Big dogs in the league. Currently, right now. Um, I'm gonna always go Bill. I respect Bill. If it's something to be figured out on the game, Bill gonna do it. I'm not saying that he is cheesy, but if it's something that's gonna help him win the game, he gonna figure out how to do it, and he gonna do it quietly until you catch on.
Right. That's real. That's real.
I'm gonna go you out of respect. The run game, the left thumb, it's just like duty. Like the movement is crazy. No lie. You gonna throw it to your tight end 1-on-1, and he gonna big body that bitch. I like to play you because you gonna run that ball and you gonna take shots. You feel me? It ain't no, as rarely as it dink and dunk. It's verticals
That's
or
real.
it's run game, and it's gonna be some exotic, weird cover three out of whatever formation you want to run it out of, or man. So you, Bill, yeah, Georgia got hella recruiting violations.
No.
Give me Corey. Just out of respect, the last 2 years, I don't have problems with Corey, but I see what he do for the league, and I see how he rub people the wrong way, and it's always good for the league. So
True.
that combined with his run game, it's not pretty. He ain't on the circle button. He ain't really juking. He may give you one juke a quarter, but it's consistent. It's run game. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win. Shout out to Corey, because like I said, he gonna do whatever it takes to win. My fourth one is gonna be me. It's just consistent ball. I'm always gonna be in somewhere around the top. I don't think I've ever not made the playoffs in any one of these leagues going back to 2014. So that's just consistency. I'm sometimes I feel like LeBron James of the shit. No cocky shit. And then five. Five is interchangeable, man, because it's so many, but it's really not. I could go carry, out of respect, because Carey gonna be somewhere up there if he could just schedule his games.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm with you.
Shit. I feel like, damn. Give me top five dogs in the league right now. Give me at five. Give me JD Taylor, formerly known as Fat. When his team is right, when his team is even, I'm not even gonna lie. I got him the other day. I beat his forehead in the other day. But that nigga Fat, he come in with that bunch scheme, and he's slicking up to where he'll run the ball a couple times and then hit you over the back of the head, or he'll put pressure on his edge rushers and run, weird defenses. He gonna be somewhere, somewhere in the game. So give me Fat at five. So you, Bill, Corey, me, and Fat. I take those five against any other five in the league and any other leagues right now. That's my five personally. Like I said, five is kind of iffy, but right now, give me Fat.
That's not a bad list, man. Honestly, that's not a bad list. That's not a bad list. I'm looking at these comments, man. Travis is
Yeah,
going
yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
Positive
yeah.
shit.
We got we got Missouri taking shots at Virginia Tech. We got
Oh
people
my
in here
god.
saying Georgia got recruiting violations. Carry the pasta boy. Carry dude be slinging pasta. If you in or around, I believe it's North Carolina. Fuck with playoff carry. He's selling plates. And let me know if that shit hit. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you got any more questions? 'Cause
Nah, man. I can say a few things to close us out, but I'm happy. We was able to get this started, man. A while ago, I put out a video. This just one of our segments, Heisman Hopefuls Podcast Studio. I do have the list of the guys interested, so we'll be reaching out soon to get you guys on here. This could be multiple people, you know. Yeah, definitely happy to get this started, man, and we can get this stuff rolling. But just I think I sent out like a little quick like paragraph state what each of them is for. You know what I'm saying? So I just look into that. But this a podcast studio, man. Anything can kind of go.
anything can go,
This
man.
relaxed talking. You might do some
And we got a couple
interviews.
different shows coming as well as we want
Yes,
to
sir.
commentate. We want to put some commentary on some of these games, especially the games of the week. I'm gonna start asking for times of when the game of the week playing, see if we can coordinate on at least two other people's schedule with the game of the week, so we can get some commentary. College
Absolutely.
game day, we're gonna interview some coaches, man. Like I said, this is all possible. Shout out, I don't want to forget, shout out to Nick Brummer, man, for
Definitely,
being a
man.
vessel. Showing Tone the ropes. Tone took it and ran with it. Shout out to Nick Brummers too. Didn't want to forget about Nick.
Definitely.
Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in the league. Shout out to everybody in the comments. Like I said, this is only the beginning.
Welcome to
Um, give me 5 years. I'm gonna have some real bread, and I want to put something together, and we can all make some money off of it, and be rich and famous off video games. So.
Yeah, man.
Stick with it, man. That's all I got to say.
Definitely.
You got anything, man?
Coming from yours truly, Coach Nitty, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Give
Yes,
it up
sir.
for him. Give it up for him. You feel me? But besides that, man, I think there was a great episode, man. I appreciate you for taking the time out, and we set this up to have it smooth. We missing out at Commish Vontae. I'm pretty sure we'll do one with all three of us soon, and
Absolutely.
but yeah, man, y'all be tuned in to these other shows. We're gonna probably change a few things. I mean, everything gonna be for the better though. But this was great, man. This was great. Thank you guys for joining in, chatting with us. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, man.
We appreciate y'all guys, and you know how I go, man. Everybody after us. Yo.